Hello everyone, Seth here, and today we will be doing a lift tour at the Wharf retail park located just outside of Walsall town centre. Now, as you guys might know, there aren't many lifts to be seen at this retail park, and because of that, I will be going through every store one by one and mentioning how many floors there are. Anyways, let's hop into the video. Okay, so up first is Starbucks coffee. Now, as you might know, just like all Starbucks coffee stores, all of them are on one floor, including this one. So it's quite obvious that this Starbucks has no lift to film. Next up is Card Factory, and just like Starbucks, this Card Factory is only on one floor, just like pretty much all Card Factory stores. So once again, this Card Factory has no lift to film. And just left of Card Factory is your Co-op Travel. Again, this building is only on one floor, meaning there is no lift to be filmed at this place. Next up is JD Sports, and once again, this JD store is only on one floor and there is no lift to be filmed. However though, River Island, on the other hand, is on two floors, just like pretty much all the River Island stores, and the lift here is operated by Aricto Gartec, and it's a platform lift, so let's ride it. Okay guys, this is the lift at River Island, located in the Wharf retail park, located just outside of Walsall town centre. Let's go on. This is an Aricto Gartec lift, capacity 5 kilograms or 410 kilograms, and hello, it has a mirror, which is quite abnormal for a platform lift, which, for those who've seen the video, was the majority of the lifts that we saw at the Gallagher retail park, which I believe we did about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago now. Anyways, let's back down zero now. Bye bye first floor. I'll see you when I next come by. Go there. Aha. Yeah, anyways, let's continue on. I'm going outside every store one by one and mentioning how many floors it's got, so I'll see you right next to 10 pin. Next up is 10 pin. Now, this 10 pin bowling is on 2 floors, and yes, it does have a lift, but unfortunately the second floor is where laser tag and escape rooms are. Now, you're probably thinking this isn't a problem, but the thing is, in order to access the lift, you have to enter a code, which kind of proves to me that you have to ask staff for permission in order to use this lift. So, despite the lift's existence, unfortunately, we can't film this lift. Up next is Cancer Research UK. Now, as you might know, this charity store is only on one floor because quite the majority of Cancer Research, well, pretty much all stores, are only on one floor, so this place has no lift to be filmed. Up next is Pure Gym. Now, I apologise that this pole is blocking in the logo, but kind of. But yeah, this Pure Gym I think is only on one floor. But even if it was on 2 floors, just like Tempin, we probably won't be able to access the lift. So unfortunately, this place has no lift to film. Next up is Ninja Warrior. Now, as some of you might know, this Ninja Warrior is only on 1 floor. But again, just like Tempin and Pure Gym, if this place was on 2 floors, we probably wouldn't be able to access the lift. So, but more than likely, this building is only on 1 floor. So, this place has no lift to be filmed. Up next is Aldi. Now, Aldi is one of those stores where most of their stores are on 1 floor and quite a few are on 2 floors. But unfortunately, this Aldi is only on 1 floor, so obviously there's no lift to be filmed. And next up is Smith's Toys Superstores. Now, again, just like Aldi, Smith's is one of those stores where like most of them are only on 1 floor and quite a few are only on 2 floors. But unfortunately, this Smith's Superstore is only on 1 floor, so there's no lift to be filmed here. Up next is Job Centre Plus. Now, more than likely, this job centre is only on 1 floor, but just like Ninja Warrior, Pure Gym and Tempin, this building's only on 1 floor. So, and even if it was on 2 floors and it had a lift, we won't be able to cover it because of how clear my voice is. I am just a kid, so, and I'm too young to be getting a job at that age, so there's no lift to be filmed here. Up next is Argos. Now, just like Aldi and Smith's, Argos is one of those stores where a big majority of them is only on 1 floor and very few of them are on 2 floors. But unfortunately, this Argos isn't in the very few that are on 2 floors. So, this Argos has no lift to be filmed. Okay, so our next up is Nando's. And as you might know, this Nando's store is only on 1 floor, just like all Nando's restaurants, so it has no lift to film. And I do apologise for accidentally saying Nando's stores, but anyway, let's move on to our next building. And our next building is Burger King. Now, as it's kind of clear, this Burger King is only on 1 floor, so there's no lift to be filmed here. And finally, we come to Asda Living. And to add the cherry on top, this Asda Living is on 2 floors, and yes, it has a lift that we can actually cover. Anyways, the lift at this store is operated by Cone EcoDisc, the typical Asda lift. And just like pretty much all Asda Living stores, once again, this Asda Living is on 2 floors. So, let's ride the lift. Alright guys, this is the lift at Asda in Walsall Town Centre. This is the other Asda, which is the Asda Living, just outside Walsall, which is in the Crown Wharf Retail Park, located just outside of Walsall Town Centre. But it is here now, and as you can see quite clearly, it is a Cone EcoDisc lift, which the typical Asda lift. Anyways, enough talking about the company, and let's focus on the capacity details. Capacity 26 persons or 200 kilograms, and we are here at floor number 1 now. Now, let's back down to the ground floor. Here we go. This lift has no mirror for some reason, but at least we've got yet another CCTV camera. But anyways, we're here now. It is now the end of the video, and as it might mean to you, as you guessed, it's time for the outro. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video of me meandering around the Crown Wharf retail park for some lifts, and as of always, please subscribe if you want more videos like this, and as always, peace out.